1943, and it was 2 days before I was 18. At that time, you could join as long as you was near 18. I happened to be 2 days short. I joined out here in Port Orchard. Served a while in the aircraft carrier, USS St. I was commissioned in Midway, but then sailor superstition changed the name, and once we got commissioned, and then we served on it for about a year or so. That's when they sent us into the South Pacific. I had the control. I was the con on the gun, and I had one ear covered and one ear uncovered, so you could talk to the crew, and they could hear you, and I could hear them. But then we had this hang fire on a 40 millimeter, and it took a long time for it to go off, and you kind of relaxed, and I happened to be standing under the muzzle when it went off. So I still have this ring. Kamikaze actually sunk the ship I was on October 25th, 1944. And I got reassigned to the Sumner, the destroyer, later. Everything happened so fast, and you were the general quarters station, and we didn't know until later really what happened. When the general quarters, they sounded right away, so we didn't know at that time what was going on. So then we all went to our general quarters station, kind of automatic, and then we found out later that that it had been a kamikaze. It's Japanese, of course, and come up on the flight deck, and this plane was sticking in the flight deck ship, and we knew something drastic had happened. But you do things automatically. Like one of the things we did was pull it back on the ship so it wouldn't fall on the forecastle, right on the bow, and we pulled it back up on the ship, and because there was people all down on the forecastle of the ship, so got it out of the way. That's when we went over the side.
It was your turn.
And then we got, I think when the water, I think it was a couple hours. Yeah, you could feel a concussion. That's an explosion under the water. Just you feel it, and they call it concussion. And you could feel that as the ship went down. It went down by the stern. A friend of mine on another ship, and he said St. Lo went down in 8 minutes. And then we got picked up by the USS Dennis, the DE 405. Actually picked us up and went on board it. We didn't discuss much because we was all involved in our duties, so we didn't talk much about it until probably later. Well, it was guys just joking around, even at that time. And all of a sudden he started yelling, started toward the ship, and hey, where you going? I forgot to unplug the coffee pot. It was just nonsense, but it kind of broke the silence. But it was kind of frightening, to say the least.
You even knew the name of the pilot, didn't you, Ernie?
Lieutenant Sisco.
Lieutenant Sisco. And didn't you have a label plate or something like that from the engine? From the Japanese plane?
Yeah, that's it there. Mm-hmm. Then we got back to Pearl Harbor, and of course then you got your 30-day annual survivor's leave.
Oh, they let you take leave after that?
Oh yeah, 30 days. That was kind of standard for the sinking. Then I had to report back, and then they assigned me to another ship, which happened to be the destroyer, the Sumner. We was on our guard all the time because we didn't know we were right in the war zone, so we was on our guard continuously. At the end of the war, all the free world sent a ship to Tokyo Bay, and So there was a ship from every free nation. We met there in Tokyo Bay, and that was, Missouri was there, and that was the end of the war. The memories of the guys I served with, I think. It was fun, and yet it was pleasant memories along with sad ones as well, because so many of them were, the 121 were killed, you know, and that's not easy to recall. I knew some of them, but I didn't know them all. But we served together, and they were just, what can I say? They were great guys. They were shipmates, you know. Looking back, you just have pleasant memories about that situation.